Hello everybody, happy Halloween. I'm Misa Mane, if you can tell by my quick little updo here. Now, I'm doing a special anime review for Halloween, and this is from my really good friend Arctic. I love her to death, love her, love her, love her, and she asked me to do this for her forever, so I decided today I'll do it. Now today what I'm going to be reviewing is Death Note. Death Note was produced by Madhouse. It runs on 37 episodes and is of the psychological thriller and drama genre. Death Note has become iconic for the early 2000 generation of anime. Not only has it become one of the best known manga and animes known to man, but it's also been filmed in a live-action movie, produced as a video game, and even fabricated into blankets. Basically, you get the idea of how popular the franchise became, and it's thanks to the twisted story that made it so popular. Death Note is known as a psychological action thriller, as I've mentioned before, that starts inside the mind of the main character, Light Yagami, who's a protagonist, or should I say antagonist for the anime. One day, following his boring daily life as a high school student, he comes across a book that he's seen fallen from the sky. After retrieving it, he sees that it's called the Death Note, examines it, and scoffs at the thought of something like that being real. But Light, being the kind of person that he is, questions the reality of it and tries it out. After seeing that the Death Note is true, Light thinks about the possibilities that have just come to him, and he decides that he's going to kill criminals to make the world a better place. Or will it be? A new world order, controlled by one person. Sounds injustice to the local police, who come together with the International Police Organization, well known for their famous Detective L, to help solve the Kira case. Along with the story comes the characters, where you have the smart, handsome, and evil Light Yagami, who's the main character. If you're not listening to his intellect in the story, then you're listening to L, whose name stays unknown through the series and has an interesting, hungry, and unsociable personality. Oh, and did I mention that he's a genius? These two polar opposites both go at it to find Kira. Besides the two main characters, you have Misa Mane, a love-struck apprentice of Light's, and their Shinigamis, or Death Gods, who are the owners of the Death Notes that they carry and are both interesting characters. The rest of the characters are mainly from the police force, but all the characters, both big and small, do play an important role in this series and were developed well. On a side note, along with the characters, I did watch the dubbed version of Death Note, done by Viz Media, and Brad Swaley, who played Light, and Alessandro Giuliani, who played L, definitely caught my attention and did an extraordinary job with their voice acting. Next we have the art and animation, which was produced by Studio Madhouse, which matches the shady, evil theme and also gives it its eye-catching moments. What I really enjoyed about the art here is the parts that you have in an opening theme where you have scenes of Light being personified as a god, which is beautifully displayed and makes the feel of Death Note that much more disturbing. The music was also a well-played aspect, which also adds onto the evilness of Death Note. Most of the music played is hard rock. And it just sounds so freaking awesome. Overall, Death Note is a masterpiece. I don't care what anybody says. People will say that Death Note is overrated, but is it really overrated? Death Note is just very popular, and it's popular for every reason that I've explained so far. The story of Death Note is perfect. It's twisting, it's unpredictable, it's intelligent, it's mature, and I know I use this a lot, but it's true. The way this is written is perfect. It ties everything together and it makes everything just so awesome. I just can't even explain it. And just because a lot of people see this, And just because this is obviously awesome doesn't make it overrated. So don't say that it is. And I know a lot of people didn't like the ending, but the ending's realistic. The ending is something that's going to happen. And I'm not trying to spoil it, so that's where I'm going to leave it off at that. Other than that, the story is great. The characters, everybody is awesome. The animation's awesome, dark. It goes with the theme. It goes with the mood. It's great. What else can I say? Death Note is an amazing anime, and it has influenced us. It really has. I think Death Note took a big impact in America with its merchandising and its franchise, and even what I'm doing right now. Death Note is the best known anime ever, and I'm really honored to review this on Halloween for one of my best friends, and I hope she likes this review, and I hope everybody else liked this review, because that's it for now. So tell me what you think. Tell me if you liked Death Note. Tell me what you thought about Death Note. Tell me what you thought about the ending if you did see Death Note. If you haven't seen Death Note, watch it. This is not only watchable, but Death Note is rewatchable, so watch it. So until next time.